What up? Welcome to Nerd Rant, everybody. I'm JJ, King of the Junior World. This is my co-host.
I'm just kidding. I'm Dr. Zombie Dawson in this
Brilliant. He doesn't exist, guys. He's a figment of my imagination.
Exactly.
And
That's what I was going to say, bro.
He's my second voice. Speaking of voices, I'm minorly sick right now, so I don't know. I'm not sure if it'll come across in the audio or not.
That's
little stuffy, but
don't die.
Yeah, sorry. I'm fine. I'll be good. I have 3 drinks here today.
Bro.
One of them is a peppermint tea because my throat, and then the second one is water because you gotta have water, and then the third one is Sprite so I can do this. Cool.
One clap.
Definitely. Anyways,
so what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about Fortnite again.
What's that?
You make that joke like
old?
every time, my guy.
Is that getting old?
A little bit. Just a tiny bit.
It's almost like it keeps growing and growing, and people keep calling it dead, and I'm just like, no.
Damn.
I wish it would die sometimes.
Fortnite is the gift that keeps on giving, even when you don't want it to.
Yeah. So, okay. So we're going to see that big news to a little bit later, so don't mention anything about that. Let's just talk about let's start with story, because there is a little bit of story, even though we don't know it, but we're going to talk about that. Then we can talk about the game, the map, and then we'll end with the big news, like that. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay. So, story. Guess what? We have story. Do we have story, though? Do me and you have story?
No, we don't, because they decided that the only people who need story for this season are brand spanking new accounts. There are story quests happening right now that involve finding Peely, because he went missing, obviously, the whole kind of thing for the season. However, people can't access these quests. You can only access them if you are a new account. What the heck, Fortnite? What the heck?
Literally zero understanding. And you might be like, it's a bug. It's like, okay, so JJ, why would I say, what argument would I say to that?
Well, it happened twice. We're on week 2 of these quests, and it's still only available for brand new accounts.
So, do you even know what's happening? I haven't checked it, because I can't do it.
Neither have I. No.
So, we're finding Peely, we think. I don't know.
Somehow.
Yeah, something's
I think
happening.
the first week was just going around placing posters, as far as I know.
I think so. And they were fancy posters, not the crappy yeah. The pieces of paper for the wanted poster aren't great. So that happened. And then, so you have any idea what the second week is, or?
I have zero clue.
Zero idea. Neither do I. I also have no idea. So,
yeah.
But, hey, they're thinking about some of us.
Some of us.
Just not the people that actually understand or comprehend or even own Peely, because you know that's the funny thing. This is the funny thing. I own Peely and I can't find him. But new players who are starting 5 years later.
Exactly. What if this is all just a promotion to get new accounts of free Peely skin?
What kind of Peely would we have? We have a tech Peely, dark Peely,
battle scarred Peely.
Ain't that just like the milkshake?
Prisoner Peely?
Isn't the battle scar just the milkshake?
I don't know, bro. Sigh.
Anyway, I wanted to start with that. That's not gonna be that's it. That's all the story information that we have.
Yep.
However, as the new season draws close, not that we have any more information, but there's a lot of rumors, more so theory, based on the map, that we're going to get a Greek season next, Greek-themed season.
Yes.
Because of the map.
We have many supporting factors.
And
yes, the big one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The big one right now is the map. So, obviously, after this season, the, what's it called? The organization?
Society.
Thank you. The society is going to be taken down after this season. That's like the entire theme of the season, probably.
We also thought we were going to beat the nothing, and then nothing didn't exist.
Also true, but our thought is that the POIs that belong to the society right now, so all 5 of the bosses' POIs, they're going to either disappear or change or something along those lines, and they're going to be replaced with POIs themed like the other few that we have on the island right now, which are kind of Greek themed. Some of them are just landmarks, I know, but the theater one in the center. That one is probably the closest to what it's going to look like. And on top of that, we have the leaked survey skins that we've had for a couple seasons now.
And
That
there's
are
a
all themed
lot.
around different Greek characters. Like we have a couple of gods, we have like Cerberus, we got Medusa, stuff like that. And so it's very, very plausible that we're going to have an entire battle pass filled with these guys and likely some shop skins.
The only thing I have to say to that, though, is the glacier melting. How does that deal with the Greek? Because clearly the glacier's been melting week by week, every update. It's very slow, but the plane's also been moving down, like it's been melting. So do you think that whole area of the map's going to be changed? And
Seth.
how so?
Seth,
What?
it's tilted.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
Tilted's coming back. It's in the glacier, guy.
I don't even want Tilted to come back. Can we get like another big POI?
Yeah, no.
get Pleasant.
I don't know what could be in the glacier. Honestly, I was kind of hoping that it would lead to something along the lines of, oh, we got a tsunami, or the map is flooded, stuff like that.
Well, we don't
That
know
could
what
be
next
cool.
season is. Like that's not confirmed that it's Greek.
We don't.
There's just a lot
You
of
are
evidence.
correct.
So that's why I'm saying that's a big theory, but here's something to counter that, and that is a flood or something with the glacier. That's why I bring that up, because we don't know. Or it could be both. I mean, for all we know, Poseidon. What if Poseidon has something to do with it? Like Poseidon's coming
honestly.
out, like
What if
frozen.
it
and that
reveals
leads in.
another POI that's like along the lines of Atlantis?
I was about to say like Atlantis. Yeah, Atlantis,
Yeah.
Poseidon, Greek. That's gonna fit in. That can even be a transition, and maybe Poseidon has some Bifrost 0 point energy, and he's gonna bring the other gods here.
Yes, Bifrost 0 energy, the best combination.
I'm just throwing things out. And let's be honest, multiple gods are Marvel theme are in Marvel. So are you really
We
telling
get
me
our
Poseidon
Percy
can't have the
Jackson
Bifrost?
collab. Let's go.
See, okay, so the only thing I have to say to that is clearly they don't like doing collabs when they make sense. So just get the most random thing.
I mean, the show ended a week ago, so logically the collab would happen weeks
This
after that.
season, but or last I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
But JJ. We have evidence which makes sense. So
Which means it's not gonna happen.
it's not gonna happen. We haven't used that one in a while for the OGs.
Yep. No,
Back when
I said
Fortnite-
it the other day, and he just kind of like virtually eye-rolled me. Yep.
Yeah. No, for the OGs, but for the new people, because we've grown, and honestly, like our theories like this haven't happened in a while because the lore has just been kind of crap. Back in like chapter 2 and chapter 3, we had so many theories. In fact, JJ brings up the Demon Slayer skin all the time, and I don't know if you guys know what he's talking about, and I'll explain that in a minute. But like I had so much evidence to back this up, and then it's always the opposite. Like remember how much we thought it was gonna be a drought, and then it's a party? That
I
was
know,
so
we have
stupid.
like all of these different factors leading up to this. Oh, they could fit this in so well. Oh, this would block into that so easily. And then it comes around and it's like, screw you guys. It's
So-
nothing like that.
So for the Demon Slayer skin, it's Charlotte from Chapter 2, Season 8. And we had, this is leading into the season, right? Like this is like that 24-hour in between. And we got the teaser image with the loading screen. And I'm like, oh, Snake, just like the one Hashira. It has a color changing katana, just like their katanas in Demon Slayer. She's breathing, just like how they use breathing techniques. Well, guess what? Demon Slayer movie just came out and it broke records.
It would make sense if they came out with a collaboration.
And didn't we also have like text or something talking about cursed or like a possessed sword?
Yep, the sword
So
is
like
possessed.
demons. So, and then it was literally nothing. It was not a collab. It was absolutely nothing.
It was literally just a skin. And we were like, how do you somehow manage to make all of these things line up unintentionally and then have it not be the thing that makes sense?
So,
It takes more skill to screw up that badly
so
than it does
after-
to get it
that is-
right.
that is what led us to making this catchphrase, because after that point, it just got worse.
It did. Everything led into like disappointment
yeah.
or like letting us down. We're like, we had such a cool theory that worked so well, and somehow you managed to turn it around.
But anyway, we can't linger on too much, but just because we have grown, and it's also, that started, what, chapter 2? This is chapter 5 now?
Yup.
So I figured we should do a little bit of like history with the pod.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, so yeah, we might have Atlantis coming. Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be cool though. But anyway, let's get into the map and gameplay because we talked a little bit about the map and we got some more map changes and we got some big updates. When was the last time? Did we finish up Winterfest? I think we did.
I think so.
So we finished up Winterfest. What happened since then? Did we get the jizz? We got the jizz?
No.
We got the jizz? We got the
Don't
lock-on
call it
pistol?
that. This is a PG podcast.
That's rough. So we got the jizz, we got the lock-on pistol, we got the boxes, EMP grenade. Anything else? Did we get another gun? Enforcer? No, we had the Enforcer last time. Turret, I guess.
Yeah.
And Crash Pad Jr., which I think was also last time. So what do you think? What do you think about the box? Because I'm used to the box. I've used the box before.
The box is all right. Obviously, it's nothing special because if you see a box sitting there, you're going to know it's a player. It's literally just a bush,
I wish there was boxes around. When last time we had boxes, they were on the map, so you could actually hide. And the only spot that you can have infinite is at like that. Actually, no, you can have... No, that was the snowman. But yeah, so it could be better. It's definitely fun for the memes. I remember I was playing and I was in the box. I pop out and I quick scope some guy. It was great.
Yeah, no, it's a fun meme item. I think.
Yeah.
I'm glad they made it a kind of regenning rather than a limited item because something like that you really have no reason to pick up. So giving it that little bit of extra incentive, like you won't run out. You can throw as many as you need.
And I don't think a lot of people use this, and obviously I don't do this in build mode, but I do this sometimes in zero build. Sniper shot protects you from a sniper shot. You know, breaks that. So, and compared to the bush, it's definitely a lot harder to hit the body because you can still hit the body in the bush. It's a lot harder to do that with the box.
Yes.
So, but yeah, so that's the bush. EMP grenade or EMP stealth bomb.
Yeah.
Thing.
EMP stealth cloaking device thing.
What do you think?
I like it. I think it's honestly, I like it better than the gauntlets that we had in the wild season just because this one has a secondary use. You know, you could be cloaked and then come up to somebody, uncloak, and it EMPs around you. It has that extra little bit of functionality to it, and I think it's a bit more balanced in that way. So,
I think the what? Oh, okay, no. I thought you meant something else because I was gonna say the howling the howler claws, but they did because I was gonna say I like that better, but no, you're right. There was something in wilds, which was also useless.
Yeah,
I don't think honestly, Invis in Fortnite's never good. Like it's really not that good. I would use it for the EMP, but not the actual stealth because you can still hear it. You hear activate. You still have, like, especially when you activate, you're still green, and you still have footsteps. Like, if you're good enough and you have that game sense and audio awareness, it's useless.
I will say it's easy to miss if you're already engaged in something else.
Oh,
like, if I'm looking
yeah.
somewhere else or fighting another team, I am not even close to, like, seeing this other player that's matching the tone of the grass walking by, you know?
But then the sound of it deactivating when you do switch is pretty loud. And that's going to sing to you, especially build mode. Again, you're going to box up or something, right? Like,
so it might be helpful if, like, you need to escape a team. Then you could, like, use it just to get that little bit away and then find somewhere else where you can uncloak and then finish running.
It's also good because I play, you know, those creative maps like Red versus Blue, and a lot of them have invis, so I constantly have to fight, like, 3 kids with 3v1 that are invisible. And this isn't, like, VR invis. This is full invisible.
Yeah.
So I kind of have, like, I'm used to that, and I have that game sense to fight these types of players. But it's still just kind of and just kind of obnoxious. But I do like that they added the EMP. I think that's cool. I've never used it yet. I don't think I'm going to use that thing. Like, I'm never going to be in that situation. But it's cool. It's like, if you're in there, boom, just did 90 damage to both of them almost. So.
Yeah. What did you think of the Solid Snake set in general?
It was cool. Little tiny dagger.
Yeah. It's an all right set. It's nice like monochrome stuff. So like if you have a more grayish set, then that stuff will go all right with it.
I feel like a lot of the gaming legends is like that. There's the Metal Gear, not Metal Gear, Gears of War, and Metal Gear. We have Metal Gear. Yeah. I feel like all of that stuff kind of goes decently well.
Mm-hmm.
So, cool. I don't remember. Oh yeah. Do you know if the glider's fixed yet?
Oh yeah, it was sideways, wasn't it?
Do you know if that's fixed yet?
I don't know if it's fixed or not.
When that does fix, I like myself a good pair of wings, so that's pretty cool. I haven't used it yet because it's fit sideways.
Yeah.
So, let's see. And then lock-on pistol, same thing. Turret, just rehashed. Not even rehashed. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Anything else? I think that's it. Other than maybe some returning stuff. Yeah.
You want to talk about some skins, maybe?
We could talk about some skins. What skins is there any skins you're specifically thinking about?
Level up pack.
Level up
I know
pack
we've talked about this a little bit, but what's your thought? I know we've had a good few like Link's reskins now. I think we're at like 4 or 5. Which one has been your favorite so far? Like not counting the original.
I know, not counting the original, but because so many people, right? Like they have the like Renegade Raider, right? So those remixes are gonna like connect because like my first season was season 7. All of these remixes I love, and that is because I had the original way back when, not chapter 2, chapter 1. Like I have the original, so like all of these remixes I kind of like. Maybe not my favorite to my whole locker, but I don't mind it, and I enjoy getting them as having the original. This one is definitely up there. I like this more than OG.
I agree.
I like that the OG really incorporated a lot of the original, right? Because it's a remix. It had that color scheme, and it had the fire renegade links, all that. But I love this one, and we both know that there's a few pickaxes that go so well with it.
Oh yeah.
So how about you talk about your pickaxe that you've been using, then I'll use mine.
I've been using I forget the actual name of it, but it's the claws that came with the Raven Team Leader pack. It's the white metal version. The pink just matches so well with the base style, so it looks amazing.
And then I've been using Torin from Chapter 2, Season 8, Sword, because that also goes really well. Yeah, so it's been really fun. I like it. Don't really care for the back bling at all. I'm never using that.
It's a little bulky.
It's
I will say it's hard with kind of like wing-based back blings because you don't want them to be too protruding, but you also still want them to look like wings. So it's like there's a weird, awkward spot with those. But color-wise, I love it. It's just not shape that you'd be wanting.
Generally, I only like the shattered wings from like the Monarch pack. Or, and those are generally the only ones because all other wings sometimes open out. Like even the dark wings sometimes open out wide when I'm running and takes up more screen space, and it's just annoying. I wish I could use wings more because they're cool. They just get in the way, so I don't use them much.
What do you think of the second style? We haven't unlocked that yet as of recording this.
I can't
However,
even picture it in my mind right now.
You can't.
I know I checked it, but
it was like a darker version with more glowy lines and stuff.
Cool.
I like both. This is one of those where I like honestly love both styles, and I don't know.
A lot of the time it's been one specific style that's like really, or not even like when it's like 1-2 styles. Like the one remix from your season 5, 6. I think you know what I'm talking about with the helmet. I didn't use the helmet at all. I don't like any of those styles. It is weird.
That skin was one of the less good ones in my opinion.
But
I'd say this is definitely one of my favorite level up packs so far.
Yeah.
Lynx has become one of my favorite skins for remixes, I think, honestly, because I don't think there's a single version of Lynx that I don't like.
Yeah. No, same. Like, honestly, and that goes for Renegade too. I like Renegade. Well, actually, no. There's the one that just came out pretty recently. That's like the engineer or the pit stop, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one. But every Lynx I like. There's that one. Do you want to talk about the one that just came out, the New Year?
Yes. I called out that this. Yeah, I called out that this one kind of looked like Charlotte a little bit, but more specifically the reskin of Charlotte. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about.
I know. I have all of them.
Yeah. But it looks a lot like that one, just kind of like redesigned and reshaped to me.
Yeah.
I do like the scaly texture, and I feel like they did the dragon well, where it's not going to be like blocking you too much.
I kind of wish the head would move a little bit though. Like it's
yeah,
alive.
that'd be cool. Maybe every kill like breathes fire.
That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
But yeah. But I like. Can you guess what part of the set I like, JJ?
The sword
The
set?
sword.
Oh my goodness.
And the back bling, right? I love those types of reactive like pickaxe in the back bling. But then because it's a sword, that's even cooler. And I love the color of the sword. I like my blue. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I got it. For the sword.
Oh, funny. As we say this, another new skin just dropped in the item shop.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah, hold up. Pull
Let's
up
check.
Twitter. This sonar bundle.
The sonar bundle. What's
Or
that one?
sonor. This is
The
one that I
one
saw
that-
people were
well,
hyped
hyped
about in
about.
terms of the concept, but I don't think this one is
Not
quite
getting
what I
that.
expected it
That
to
is
be.
that is a very interesting concept for
Yep.
sure.
It looks like color scheme wise. I like the colors a lot. However, the design is not quite something I'd
Is
be interested
breaking
in.
new? I have like
Who?
3 different breaking emotes.
Oh,
Like
I don't
how
know.
many? Anyway, live item shop update.
Yep.
Yes. Anyway, I think that's it. Really?
I think so.
Oh, hey, I still have Fortnite open, so do you know what that means? I can go check any skins that I might have gotten recently. Let's see. Oh, Dragon Ball. We have the Dragon Ball skins. Cell
Yep.
and Frieza.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? There's someone who does it. Watch.
Meh.
Is that because they're meh or because you just don't care about anime?
They're just meh, honestly. Okay, here's the thing. So I don't have anything against cell shaded skins in general. Like there are a lot of them that I feel like flow really well, but the way that the Dragon Ball skins are cell shaded is just my least favorite way of cell shading things that there is ever. It is, because I feel like the design is cool, but they are so like one like color across the entire skin and then cell shade it poorly on top of that.
That is unfortunate. I like them. I'm a Dragon Ball fan though, so
Yeah.
you know, going to Frieza, perfect cell. Got that bias. I think that's it. And then there's obviously the other skins for the event that we'll get to. Unless is there anything else, or can we get into that? Map.
think-
We
I think
talked
we
about
can
the
go into
map
that.
because there wasn't a lot of map other than this event.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Let's just hop in. Let's go.
Let's hop into the update. What happened, JJ?
So we have the part 2 of our Ninja Turtle collab. A couple
part
weeks back.
One. No, we were.
A couple weeks back, we got the actual Ninja Turtle skins in the shop, and then that was it. But now we're getting like a full-on mini pass and, you know, mythics and stuff like that kind of were supposed to come with it. I don't know why it was delayed or anything, but
It was also funny because we also didn't even get the POY. Like,
Yeah.
that was in the files, and then it got removed from the files, and then it's like, oh, here it is. Not even with... Here's the thing I'm most mad about. Why did we get the POI before the update? Why not give us the POI with the other stuff? That was
I
so
have no
random.
idea, bro.
Anyway, because they didn't even announce that. Like, they announced the new POI in the Cowabunga blog post. This is a bit jank. But yeah. So,
Yeah.
we got... So, we already have the 4 turtles, and we had April. And now we have 3 new skins. We have Master Splinter, Shredder, and Super Shredder.
No, Super Splinter. Or no, yeah,
No.
you're right. Super Shredder. Splinter's the
Bro,
mouse.
we've talked about this. I like TMNT, and I grew up on TMNT.
Listen, bro.
I know who the characters are. I'm not gonna expose you for what comment you made the other day, but like I know. I know the
don't even know which
characters.
one you're referring to, but anyways, let's move forward.
So what do you think about all the
yes.
skins?
I like the Super Shredder skin. Purple. Love the purple.
Yes.
He looks awesome. Normal Shredder is kind of
It's cool. There's so many different types of Shredder, so it's kind of I kind of wish we can have a non-armor with like he kind of has like a Deadpool type face where it's kind of messed up. So I kind of wish we could have had something like that.
Yeah. This is one where I'm really kind of upset at Fortnite that they once again made it 2 separate skins when it should just been a style. Like
the entire set is quite literally just the Shredder set, just colored.
Yeah, and I feel like it's so stupid that they just did 2 completely different sets. Like, they're trying to wring us of money, and I recognize that here. Because, like, back in the day, we had sets like Raz that completely changed when you unlock their second style. And then we have this right here that's like, oh, well, this version's purple, so it has to be a different skin.
No, if you really want to talk about that, let's talk about the Star Wars pass. That is the worst. That is the worst they've ever done up to this point for doing this.
Okay, but those are different characters entirely.
So you can't just have, like, the red, like, Imperial or
I know it's kind of like hard for a non-Star Wars person to kind of understand, but they are like completely different characters, and they do have different personalities
different
and stuff. So
maybe because it's different realities.
But it's the same person.
Is it?
Yes.
I Super Shredder. I don't even remember a Super Shredder, but it might be someone else because there's different Shredders. Some are aliens. It's the Krang.
I'm gonna guess probably the same guy.
Who freaking knows? Because I don't even know what Super is. I don't think that's a TMNT thing. I think that's a Fortnite thing. But anyways, Splinter. What do you think about Splinter?
He's a mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Not. Oh, I'm not gonna get it. But kind of like the goat. I think it's really well done for what it is. Because like it looks really good for the character. Like, they can't do anything else. Like, he's just a rat man with a robe.
Yeah.
So, here you go. Whereas Shredder
it's
does
accurate,
have mutant
but
forms
not
and
a
stuff.
very interesting skin.
So, I think they did it well. The staff and everything. And then what else? What else was in the past?
We have the actual turtles themselves that we can talk about, because we didn't really talk about those.
They're old at this point. They're not even with the event. They're the same thing. They're cool. They're Fortnite original. They're not based on the new movie that just came out or the previous live action that just came out.
They're just like adapt them
generic.
into Fortnite and make them look good.
Maybe from some of the comics or something. They're generic. April's Fortnite original though. Too. I like that. That's it.
Yeah.
They're all. There's nothing
like
really
turtles.
special. They have the different color headbands and each skin comes with their weapon. Like, nothing really special. What's special, though, is we got some content for once. So where do you want to start with this?
Are we talking about in-game items? Or?
In-game, yeah.
Okay. I want to tackle this first. So, the Mythics, right?
Yes.
The Mythics, they're all pretty similar, right? They have the same kind of attack styles. They all have the same abilities.
So I looked at it, the blog post. They have the same 4 attacks. It's just slightly different on like speed and damage.
So, you know, they're cool, and I think I like these Mythics. They're good additions, and they're balanced between each other enough to not like make a huge difference which one you have. So I like them. I like the way they're distributed as well. Gets them nicely spread out throughout the match.
I don't like the... Why are all of the stupid vending machines that now? I feel like I can't find normal vending machines in pubs.
That's so weird, because I've just seen it as additional vending machines. Because everywhere I go, instead of there being the one like mending machine or weapon machine, it's now that and a Ninja Turtle machine.
Oh, yeah, I only see one.
Weird.
Huh. Maybe they get broken.
Maybe
my games are
toxic
rough,
players.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I've been enjoying it. The gameplay with him is pretty fun. It honestly gives me kind of the same vibes as the lightsabers did. You know, you still have that mobility, you have that combat.
It's like lightsabers mixed with the katana.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. Yeah. I want to mention this though. Why do you get them as pickaxes and mythics? Why? That is so against what they were saying for the lightsabers. They said we couldn't have it as a pickaxe. Because it's a mythic.
Maybe because these will never come back. Because when are we going to have a TMNT where we have Star Wars every year?
Yeah, but that's so stupid.
I'm not saying it makes sense. But, like, that might be it because they keep coming back with the lightsabers. So instead of having to like, well, you know what I mean? Like, I think you can kind of understand. I'm not saying it's good logic, but like you can kind of sense where they're coming from. Because like some of these mythics, when are we ever going to use these again? Like when are we going to get TMNT again? When are we going to get Attack on Titan again? Like we're not going to get that kind of stuff. Like this is a one-time event. We might get the skins, but we're not going to get that mythics. Because how often do movies come out?
While that's a good point, I feel like it's still not fair that they used
stupid.
that exact reason and then went against it.
But yeah, I'm mixed. They're fun, but endgames suck, especially in builds. They just like the katanas. It's just people dashing up and down, and it's so annoying. I also I do want to say though, probably, what do you think is better for specifically mobility, grapple hook or these mythics? Because I feel like the grapple hook is a little farther, like you can specifically choose, whereas the mythics feel like they charge a little faster, but you only have 3
I would
uses.
rather have that kind of like free range dash though, so I don't have to grapple on anything. Because say there's no like trees in your vicinity or anything to grapple to. You can still dash with the mythic. You can still go the direction you're wanting to go.
And then you have the double jump, but then with the new movement mechanics, stamina is really bad this season. So it's definitely not as good as the lightsabers.
Yeah.
Because we have less stamina overall. But yeah, they're all the same. Like I said though, the damage is a little different. So I think bow staff's the best. I think that does the most. Swords is next. Then the Sai, and I don't know about the nunchucks because I don't know how much damage they do. Do you have any idea?
I used it once. I want to say it was like 30, 35, but I'm not sure.
It might be because the Sai shoots attacks really fast, and it would make sense for the nunchucks to be kind of like the swords versus the Sai. So if swords are doing 40, 35 maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think that's it. And then, so they also come down in supply drops.
Yep. That have the Ninja Turtle heads as the balloons.
Yep. And they drop pizza, which is also back, and it's still useless.
I don't know. I
still like the
pizza.
original. It's good, but the original is still better when it healed actual health.
I agree. The original is better, and the original will always be better, but I still think, especially in this season, where we have medallions that'll heal you to 50, having that additional like shield heal of 30 per slice, and you can hold 4 or a box, that's still really good in terms of shield heals.
Here's the other thing though, that they're not doing movement. You can't move with the pizza. Can't move with fish while healing.
Yep.
So I still think minis are better because you have that movement, and that could really help if you're trying to get around the corner to take that final little tick to heal versus oh, well, I'm stuck. I have to, like, stick it. Yeah, I think if it was the original, again, I wouldn't mind because 25 health. And honestly, like you were saying, like with the medallions, I'm just not carrying shield in general because I can kill them and they're going to drop big pots or something. I need white heals more than blue. So, again, why would I take the pizza then if it's only blue? Because 5
I missed chapter 3 where we
it.
had so many freaking heals. Like,
okay,
I took it so for granted back then where I was like, we have too many. And now I'm like, oh, what I would give to be
like,
back there.
Where is the, what's the green? It's, now I got fizz. Jug. You know what I'm talking about? Fizzle? No, Gizzle. You know exactly what I'm brain farting so hard.
But like,
we had Guzzle Juice. We had that for 1 season.
Wow.
1 season. Also, where's our Med Mist? I want Med Mist back. I still think Med Mist is better than Med Kits. Well, no, bandages. Med Kits you can carry 3. So, at least now. Before, yes. Now, the fact that you can move with 3, that's 300 health.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the thing that made Med Mist good was the fact that you could move while taking it. And now that we can do that with med kits and stuff, I don't know.
But it's a lot slower. That's why I'm saying I wouldn't mind it back, because it's very slow.
I'd say maybe if they buff it to 150 instead, then it'd be more viable.
Buff what to 150?
The Med Mist.
It was 150.
Are you sure? I thought it was just 100.
It was 150.
Was it really 150?
It was 150.
Oh my gosh. It's been so long, dude. I really thought it was 100.
Come on, bro.
It's been so long, dude.
Guys, remember on the Fortnite wiki, I was playing this ranked, And he kept telling me, dude, this NPC is so good at marks. It's like, Kirks. I'm the Fortnite wiki. I know exactly what each of these NPCs do when hired. I practically know what all of them sell. I have a problem, I know. Anyway, there's one final thing that came back with this update. Driftboards!
Yay!
So, actually, hold up. So, what does it take, JJ? What does it take?
Battery?
It takes battery, right? Just like the baller. Where can you fill a battery?
At a Tesla charger.
No, with gasoline. That's right. You actually use the gasoline and it refills the driftboard. It works.
Ah, yes. Logic.
So why didn't they just give it fuel? I don't know. But yeah, gasoline now fills charge.
Saving the environment, everybody. One battery at a time.
Now I wonder if the ballers back. Is that going to work, or is that just for the driftboard? Also, I don't know if you felt this. It feels like the driftboard's a lot weaker when it comes to health. I feel like they're taking so much more damage just by hitting things than before.
I think that's not a result of changes to the driftboard. I think that's a result of the map, structure. I think because the map is so much more jagged and there's so many more hills and different things like that, the driftboard ends up bumping into things a lot more frequently than it would in the past, and that results in more damage.
Because I tried doing a simple burst and I ran into one thing and it's like, oh, I'm at 3 HP on the driftboard now? I hit one thing.
No, there have been several times where I'm just going and I don't even realize I'm bumping into stuff, so I don't see it's taking damage. And then it'll do the little explosion pop thing warning me that I'm low, and I'm like, oh, I guess I've been bumping stuff.
Yeah. At least we can refuel it. That was the big thing that I was really scared when I heard we're going to use it. It's so if we can't charge it, of course, apparently, like we just discussed, it breaks before I can ever refuel it. But say it didn't, I was like, come on, stop ruining this thing. But at least they kept the actual mechanics the same. It still moves the same. They didn't nerf it that way. Just the amount you can use it. Which I don't like, but I'm okay with them touching that if we can keep the mechanics of it.
Yeah.
So, I know you obviously haven't used it as much as me from OG, last season, but also OG. But what do you think about it? Coming back,
I enjoy
the
it.
Changes.
It's a really good solo vehicle. I don't pick it up a lot because I'm usually in duos or trios, so I don't pick up solo vehicles that much. But as a solo vehicle, the one time I was trying to reboot my two teammates, and I just grabbed the driftboard because that's going to be faster and easier to maneuver in case people are shooting at me. So it's easier to get away faster and that kind of thing.
And it's nice because, yes, it's one person, but what's the main car this season other than the SUV? Because the SUV is kind of It's 50-50. It's the Whiplash. So, and how many can the Whiplash carry?
2.
2 and or you and an NPC, which keeps getting really annoying when the NPC hops in.
Yeah.
So now we have a third vehicle for, that's trios or something. Because that happens a lot. Where it's somebody's trying to sit on top. So that's nice. However, it's kind of surprising that we don't have more solo vehicles, especially for solo mode.
Yeah.
I don't need a full SUV. And it's nice. Yeah. If we had a good single person vehicle, when there's when there's a 2-person vehicle, what happens is somebody hops in and then you just get sprayed. Or an anvil launcher, which is in the game.
Yep.
So a single person, I feel like you're going to be able to run away faster because they're faster. But yeah, I think that's it. Talked about the mythics. Talked about how to get them. We talked about the driftboard. We talked about the pass. Oh yeah, so I know we mentioned a little bit. What do you think of the Krang?
Oh, the brain guy. That's right. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it kind of looks like the villain from Skylanders Imaginators.
I said it looked like a doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The Krang are great. They're little alien robots. Well, they're aliens and they hop in humanoid robots. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Because obviously it's Shredder and the Foot Clan generally. But the Krang are a TMNT, a big TMNT villain. I remember them more so than Shredder in the one Nickelodeon show. But I don't know about the movies and stuff. How much the Krang is there. Because generally it's Shredder. In the original 3, the Krang weren't there. That's a comic and some animated shows. So, I'm not sure. But it's cool. It's a reference, Can't complain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we just go into some news now.
Yep.
Okay, not that news yet. Not that news yet.
Oh, come on, bro.
Let's talk about the other news that's not confirmed, but we mentioned in stream yesterday. Yo, JJ, when that Doctor Who collab coming?
Yeah, we kind of need that to pop up soon.
I do. I actually want to mention that, though, to refresh people that, yes, theoretically, we are getting a Doctor Who collab. We thought it would maybe be pushed back to now for the end of this, because it has a pass, too. So we thought maybe we get it for this season instead of December. Like, we get it for this season's, like, end of season event. But it's not. It's not here.
Nope.
It's TMNT. So, but that's still theoretically in the works. I haven't heard any updates on it. Other than, I know it hasn't been fully canceled. It's just been delayed. We just don't know when. But it's a thing. Remember.
I love it. The leakers said December, and here we are in February, and we're like, so update, question mark?
It's rough out here.
Yeah.
So there's that one. Is there any other collabs that, like, are happening? Or in the works?
Not any like fully fleshed out ones. Like we have some rumors based on surveys, but nothing else really.
Oh, I will say, just some news. A lot of new Lego styles are coming out. For the icon skins, TMNT has it. Some DC, Marvel characters, whole bunch more. They're gonna keep working on that, which is really cool. I wasn't sure if we were gonna be getting the collabs. Actually, that's right. Let's quickly talk about those two modes, and then we'll get into the big news. Because the racing and festival had some updates. So
racing first. That one got a couple new cosmetics that you can unlock. So you have your boost trail and your drift trail. They added quests for both of those as well. However, they take a ton of time to complete because they're kind of like milestones. But
Not
imagine
even
you have to go from tier 1 to tier 20 of milestones in order to unlock the cosmetic.
1,000 boost pads is abysmal. And the boost is used in BR. The drift is only in racing. Lego. I forgot there's 3 modes. Lego. Lego, you can finally shift click. I haven't played Lego, but you can shift click now and do like a chest and auto stack. That's nice. I don't think anything's in yet other than a few things, but we got a lot more confirmation on some new cosmetics. Not cosmetics. Like weapons, gear. We're getting a dagger coming soon, so that's cool. Nothing to like right now, like I said, but there's definitely stuff coming. I'm gonna say probably next season. What are you thinking? Like next season, we're gonna have a big Lego update. And then festival. Festival didn't have too much like actual in-game. However, we know a little bit next season. It seems like we're going to be getting a new stage.
Yep, a new stage. I have a feeling that's going to be like a seasonal thing.
I was
like
about to say,
season we get a
I
new,
think that's going to be seasonal.
Venue.
I would hope it'd be a cosmetic that I can choose the stage I want. Like, I would love to be able to do it like at Tilted or at the Pleasant Park Stadium or something. But yeah, I think it's going to be seasonal. So that, but then also, leaderboards are being reset. End of the season. I'm not sure if this is just because it's season 0 and we're just kind of like working through some stuff out, or if this is an every season thing. Because we can't know until we have more data.
Yeah.
And then finally, do you want to talk about the controller?
Yes, we have a guitar controller coming out for everything, every platform.
PS4, PS5,
everything.
Xbox
It is
One.
wireless.
Yep.
We are guessing that it will have interchangeable faceplates that, can be branded. Okay, well, the faceplate is changeable, but we don't have any confirmed, like, collabs with it yet. But we're guessing that's how games like Fortnite or Rock Band or Guitar Hero are going to sell, like, their kind of branding on this device. Will be like, yeah, buy our faceplate and get something in-game, kind of like how Fortnite's been doing with, in-store merch items.
I was going to say, like, the fridge. Like the fridge, like
Yeah.
you have the banana fridge. It's like the same thing, but just different colors. It's the controller's gonna stay the same. But you can get different faceplates.
I don't think we have a confirmed price yet.
No price or
But
date.
it should be coming out within the next few months.
Yeah, so that's coming. I'm looking forward to that. I said like as long as it's like under 100, I'm probably gonna pick it up.
Yeah, probably same.
So that's Lego. That's racing. One random thing that I saw today. I know you don't play ranked. Have you played ranked at all?
Probably.
So you remember like when you rank up, it just kind of gives you your percentage. It doesn't even give you; it just goes up. They completely changed it, completely, and it's so good. When I rank up, it goes up and it'll tell me the specific percentage, even if it's past rank. So I earned a total of 25%. I earned a total of 8 plus 8%. Or I haven't gone down, but it might tell me minus 3%. Okay? So that's cool. But this is even better. There is now a box which will tell you your match progress. Got a kill, got top 50, got 2 more kills at 30th place, got top 50, or top 25. Keep going, and it's going to tell you who you're killed, the placement. It'll also say if you died, who killed you, and all of their ranks. So you can see what rank everyone was that you killed or that you died to. So it's just one of those like just quality of life things, which I thought was really cool. I haven't played since, I'm guessing it's this update, because I played last update. But that's just really random thing. But I thought that was really cool that they are putting a little bit of effort in, even though it's not competitive. They're still putting some effort in. But I know there's something that you really want to talk about, I want to talk about, and here you guys are, because I've been pushing it to the end, because you got to listen to the whole podcast to know what we're going to talk about.
Absolutely.
What is that?
Disney! Feels good to finally let that out. Okay, so over this past week, it was revealed to us that Disney has donated a very hefty sum of money to Epic Games, or not donated,
which is in total,
invested.
Which is in total, not just now. This is in total.
In total, I think it was
$1.5
billion. That's a lot of stinking money. But yes, they invested that much, making them one of the, if not the largest shareholder of Epic Games right now, 10%.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk about. And so we don't know exactly what this is, other than one thing that's going to come eventually. And what did you say? Maybe up to like 3 years later. It's like remember like when Dragon Ball came out and you can watch Dragon Ball in Creative Map? I think it's going to be that, but Disney Plus. And maybe you can go watch.
Disagree.
But like, what? Like it said you can watch stuff in.
Yes, but okay, hear me out here. When Lego made their investment, like how many years ago, they made it a very similar, like, seismic investment into Epic. And then they ended up getting an entire survival mode that was not in the plans whatsoever.
No, I'm not saying it's going to be a creative map, but I'm saying it's going to be like that, where you can go watch stuff with
this
people.
Seems more along the lines of, like, the scale of Battle Royale itself. Because this investment is so big and they're asking so much, I see this having its own, like, completely different UI, nearly separate from Fortnite, if I dare say that much.
I don't know if it's going to be that big, because...
Well, think about it, because they said they're going to have their own shop. Their own shop that you can buy, like, IRL items as well, is what people are saying. So, theoretically, they can't fit that into the Fortnite shop, meaning it's going to have its own section within the game or whatever they're going to do.
I don't know. I know we talked about it, like, just the idea of them separating. If this is so many years out, we could get a new creator economy where we can have individual shops per, like, map. And if that's where we can eventually get to, I could see Disney having its own shop in their mode. And like I said, I think it's going to be like the Dragon Ball, but maybe we saw the map, like the teaser image. I think maybe you can go to this area and you can go to the Marvel District, kind of like Disney World. And you go to the Marvel District and you can watch the shows and the movies, and what if you even have rides or like a shop, or what if you can go into a shop in the Marvel District and you can buy Marvel merch? Like, I kind of see that, like, kind of like a theme park in a creative map, and then you can sit in and watch stuff. Again, nothing confirmed. We just know you're going to be able to watch stuff. And then I think we know 2 collabs, right?
Oh no, we know many, many more.
I mean, like, definitely coming, like, decently soon. Not like eventually, like, which would be all of Disney, but Avatar and Cars are going to be coming, like, those are going to be some of the first ones.
Well, we already have Cars.
Not in Fortnite, in Rocket Racing. Yeah, and Rocket League. So,
but they're just going to be porting that over, essentially, as far as we know.
So that means that's going to be coming soon, hopefully. And then Avatar looks like, because we saw that in the trailer, like, specifically, again, nothing confirmed, but these seem like these are gonna be the first like big Disney collabs. Which I know Jaden told me, and he was so surprised. It's like, dude, we already have Jack Skellington. This was about time. Like this isn't like a super big surprise. It's just how much. So that's the map. I don't think we know anything else really.
Yeah, no, we don't know anything else. I will say the Bob Iger, CEO of Disney, said that this was just an announcement of the investment itself and what they hope to do with it. Obviously, it's going to come out many years down the line, so they have nothing like really worked out right now. They still have to do all that and then get to coding and implementing stuff like that. So expect this to be 3, 4, maybe even 5 years in the future.
I think what this means though for current us is just maybe more Disney collabs throughout, right? We're gonna get this big thing, whether that's a own game, a game mode, a map, whatever it is. We're gonna get that eventually, and that's gonna be the few years, and that's gonna be huge. But I think leading up to that, we're gonna be getting more and more big Disney collabs. Maybe that'd be Disney princesses, you know. I mean, we saw Elsa. So or maybe more stuff like Avatar. That's not quite DC and DC Marvel.
Avatar,
like that kind of big
I could
stuff.
see. Avatar, they use guns. If you smack a freaking AK-47 in Anna's hands and have her fire off at Mickey Mouse, I can't even. Like,
I mean,
I'm gonna have a stroke.
There we go. You're partnering with a team game. What can I say?
Bruh.
Anyway, the one thing that I tried to pull up before, but looked like it deleted. So I'm not sure if that means it was wrong, but I can't. So I didn't improve it or anything. But generally, what the tweet was saying is how this is kind of really scary because Disney obviously is a little scary right now, with the politics and just where they're going as a company, right? In fact, last year was the first year that they did not get #1 in the box office. Like they struggled. So 10%, right? Is that how much they own? Yeah. Because here's the thing. Tim Sweeney himself doesn't have that much stake. So actually, when you look at the grander scheme of things and the other things that Disney owns, or the other, like a parent company of Disney itself that owns stock and stuff, and you really go out in all these businesses and you follow the trail, Disney owns like 50% of Epic Games, which is majority of shareholders through like
I don't think they
just
own
remember
quite 50.
Well, remember like TikTok just lost all its music because like one studio owned all of it. So it's the same thing. It's like one studio. I remember this happened with a lot of other businesses, not music, with businesses. It's like when you really look at it, like one business, like one company owns like dozens and dozens of large businesses, like large clothing brands, food brands. Like half the store is Kellogg's. It might not say Kellogg's, but half the store is Kellogg's, even if it's not cereal. So again, maybe it's not super accurate, but I can't help but not like see that there is more than 10% there in some way. And they can have a large stake.
It could also just mean that collectively they have 10% because Lego's investment was almost as large and they don't have 10%. So it could just be like all the things that are connected to Disney that have invested add up to 10%.
I don't know. That like I said, maybe that's why the tweet was deleted, but that is something to be like kind of cautious about because if that is true and Disney owns the majority, I don't see that going well for Fortnite. Because just with the way Disney's been going, I really don't want Fortnite to be Disneyfied.
Disneyfied?
Okay, do you want to make a better word for it? Come on. 5, 4,
corrupt.
3. I mean, it's already corrupt, though.
Crimson. But, here's a little Terraria joke for you.
That's great. That's great, JJ.
Yep.
Anyways. So yeah, Disney owns a lot. Like I said, we don't know. I'm definitely cautious about this with them owning even 10%. I'm definitely cautious because they can make some more changes and stuff. Maybe not to BR, but here's the big thing, right? And this is what the tweet that I'm referring to also is talking. BR, I don't think isn't too big of a risk if they do own 50%, but creative, I'm scared this can really get kid-friendly if Disney does own a decent amount of Epic Games. That's gonna suck.
Yeah.
We might remove guns from Fortnite at this point. Like, this might actually be happening.
It'll be a little bit wild.
So yeah, nothing too big.
But,
We're gonna keep you updated. How often do you think we're gonna get updates on this? Do you think this is gonna be like a yearly thing?
I think this might be like the same kind of updates that we've been getting about the Lego stuff. Like, oh, there's been a change in the files. Oh, they're modeling this now. Like, I could see us getting small, minor things. So we might mention it every episode, something small.
So kind of like how they added like the rift weapons, but we don't know when or what that is.
Mm-hmm.
So we might know like they're working on some models or something, whether that be movie models or map, whatever. So maybe if we know anything's moving, I'm calling it amusement park. I'm calling it here and now. But what we're gonna have to do, JJ?
We're gonna have to wait and see, Seth.
That's our new catchphrase. But before we go, I do want to say I uploaded some shorts yesterday on Fortnite for the TMNT, and they kind of like did really well. And I also got a lot of subscribers, and I've passed 250 subscribers, which I'm really happy about. It is let's bring up the current number. I think it's like 256. Yeah, 256, and each of them got like 2,000 views. Like
nice.
the chaos one is at like 25 hours of watch time. Which is, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you should go subscribe to Dr. Zombrain and Junior Wolf, but also Nerd Rant on Twitter and Instagram, at Nerd Rant Podcast, and follow us and subscribe on YouTube and Spotify, wherever you're listening. And join our Discord.
Literally everywhere at this point.
It's on our link tree. Join our
all
Discord. We have a channel that you can give us ideas and talk about the podcast.
Absolutely. Leave us comments down below. We love hearing from you guys.
And with that, show the next one.